welcome back to my channel. It's Adrianne. So today is going to be a get ready with me. We are about to go on a date night. I started taking my eyelashes off here and I just have this lash cluster and this whole eye to do. So I'm about to take these lashes off, take a shower, and then let's get into this makeup, guys. So let's move on to just get ready with me. I took a shower and lotioned my body down. I do have on this little top, so no, I'm not naked. We'll never do that on camera, but I have this on while I do my makeup and get myself together for this date night. Lashes have been removed, so now I am bald-eyed. So I put on, what did I put on? I put on a toner already on my skincare. I'm putting on some lip. This is the Summer Friday lip balm, which I absolutely love this stuff. So good. The color's pretty sheer, but let's go ahead and start on these brows first. I want to be trying out some new makeup from my last vlog. Y'all saw that I got some makeup from the Ulta sale, and I want to try it out today to see if I like it or not. I'm going to be using the Benefit Precisely My Brow on my eyebrows, and this is in the shade 4.5, and I usually just start like at the base of my brow here and just draw a line straight across. This is how I start off my makeup. It's supposed to be a get ready with me, not a makeup tutorial, but we're here now, so let's just keep moving. And lately I've been going in with this Juvia's Place just to kind of give the hair-like strokes just in my brows like that, just to kind of make it look more. You see how this one has the strokes in it and this one doesn't? That's the only reason why I just do these little light hair flick strokes. After I do them, I always set them with this Got To Be glued. I got this off of Amazon, but honestly you could just use Got To Be glue, like the actual glue. It's cheaper than getting this. Primer is going to be this e.l.f. Niacinamide primer. This is the dupe to the Milk Hydro Grip primer. Hi guys. And I like it a lot. Eating pizza. I like this because it leaves my skin kind of tacky once it dries down a little bit, and then it gives the foundation something to stick to. I'm going to use these two as my foundations today. This is the e.l.f. Halo Glow, and then this is my last little bit of my L'Oreal Hyaluronic Acid Serum. Love this stuff. So good. I'm in the shade 7-8, and in this I am in the shade 6. The e.l.f. just kind of gives me a glow from within, but it doesn't give me a lot of coverage, which is why I go in with the other one. But it gives me like that healthy look. As you can see, it kind of just gives me that healthy glow, but no coverage because you can still see my imperfections in my face. So that's where this comes into play. And I don't put a whole lot because I don't want my face to look cakey, so I just kind of go in with like one layer of this on top of it. First thing I got is this beauty blender. I'm going to just go in and tap off the excess foundation with this. And beauty blender is no stranger in my routine. I just wanted a new one. Now it just looks like my skin but better, and as you can see, it kind of covered up my imperfection there, so it gave me the coverage that I want with the glow that I want. Since I'm so used to having on eyelashes, I typically just like put this on concealer out the door, but I'm gonna do some eyeshadow today. Ooh, I'm gonna do some little eyeshadow. I'm wearing green tonight. I kind of want to do like a pinkish greenish look tonight. I'm gonna use this Juvia's Place Rebel palette. I'm gonna use these shades here to create tonight's look. And I think I'm going in with this shade from Natasha Nadona as my transition shade. For primer, I'm gonna use this. I've never used this before. This has been in my drawer for a while, but I'm gonna use this as a base. Okay, this looks super chalky, and what is this? What brand is this? Stuck on You by the Beauty Crop. I don't like it. So I'm going to go in with some concealer on top of it and just go with what I know. Actually, no, I'm going to go in with this base on top and see how this does, and if it looks bad, I'll just wipe it off and start all over. Okay, so now this is the base that we have to start with. I am going to set everything. I'm gonna just use this CoverGirl translucent powder. This is what I usually use to cut my I'm gonna say cut my crease, but cut my reverse contour. But I'm gonna just set my eyelids with this. Now me, I like to set my primer or concealer because it kind of helps like the pigment not move whenever you are putting your eyeshadow on, versus like if your concealer is tacky, it'll stick right to it and it'll be harder to blend. So that's, and it also depends on what shadow you're using. But Natasha Denona blends pretty well, so I'm gonna go in with this pink shade here. Let me clean this brush off. I'm gonna go with this Morphe 513 brush as a fluffy blending brush, and I'm gonna go in with the pink shade and let this be my transition. I'm gonna just take it off, tap off the excess, and then go in and blend it. I always start like right in the corner here, and as you can see, the pigment is there. You see the pigment? And I just do small circular motions, working it inward. And you see you have a little bit of pigment, go in a little bit more, tap off the excess, and build that color up, because I really want the pink to show, but blend. Just like that. Now it's not blended right, but just like that. You see how you have a lot of pigment and then you kind of just scoop it in here? That's what you want. I want the most pigment here, and then blended it in. And then you just kind of fluff up the edges. To blend out the edges, you just kind of go up with it and back and forth. Either like little small windshield wiper, little circles, or you can do windshield wiper to blend it out, the edges. Okay, now that you have your pink shadow down, it's time to go in with your green. And I'm going to take this shade here and bring it right beneath where I put that pink and just kind of cut out right there. So I'm gonna just take some, I'm using a brush that's like this, so it can really get into that crease. It's not it's kind of fluffy, but not that fluffy, but you want it to be able to fit right into that crease. See, like that. We ain't done yet. Don't stop there. You just build that color up, and then you're gonna go back in and blend it. Okay, I turned the brush sideways, and then now I'm just gonna blend it up a little bit, but not bringing it up to my eyebrow. Just bring it up just a little bit. Go back with the pink one, blend it out. Now for my eye topper, I'm gonna go in with this, my lid color, I'm gonna go in with this shade, and I'm gonna use my finger to apply it because it's a super pretty pigmented emerald gold color, and Juvia's Place always, see, they always come through with the pigment, always. Oh my gosh. Whoa, my gosh. This is so pretty. You have to go back in with that other, your first initial pink color brush, and blend out the edges, because you want it to be seamless. You don't want to be able to see where your makeup starts and where it's, I mean the colors start and where they stop. So you don't want any harsh lines. You kind of get that sharp line. And it's okay because you're going to go in with concealer. So if you wipe off some of the foundation, it's okay. Now, I have this hot pink liner that I don't know if it's going to be too much or if it's going to tip it off. Let's try it. Let's try it. This is Juvia's Place liquid liner. I got this on clearance at Ulta. This is either gonna make or break this look. Okay, so I don't know how I feel about the eyes. I don't know, but we're gonna keep moving forward. I'm gonna use these lashes. This is Lash Dreams in the style Sweetie. I haven't worn strip lashes in forever, so let me apply these real quick. Okay, now it's time to try the Fenty concealers. I'm gonna try these out while my lashes is drying. This is in the shades 390 and 330. I'm gonna go in with 390 first to see how the shade looks. I don't think this will be a highlight shade, but we're gonna try it out and see. Packaging, of course, with Fenty is top tier. It's kind of creamy, actually. Creamier than what I would expect it to be. 390 does not look bad at all. I'm not mad at it. Let's try 330 just to go in a little bit lighter. And this is the difference between the two. Ooh, this one looking very pink. Very pink. I don't know how I feel. I'm gonna go with my Tarte Sculpt Shape wand, contour wand, and I'm want to just draw out my contour. I need to squeeze some more out because it's not coming out. Oh, there we go. Too much. This stuff is super easy to blend, and I love this. Love this, love this, love this so much. And I like using this little e.l.f. kabuki brush. This was like $6. This is actually their putty bronzer brush, but it blends out like so good, this liquid contour. And my lashes are about dry and ready to apply. Okay, so my camera decided to overheat on me, so it shut off, and I blended out this concealer so far, and oh my gosh, it blended out so good. Like, it was a shocker how easy this was to blend out up here, and even my under eye is blending out perfectly. It's giving me coverage. I like this concealer. Oh, I like it a lot, and the shades work. I would rather, you know, use one shade, but both the shades together work very well for my skin tone. So it's a yes for me. I'm not gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna go back in, and of course I just blend it out with my contour brush. Now I'm gonna set everything with the Laura Mercier translucent powder. I love this. This is my absolute favorite powder of all time. I will have everything, all of these products linked down in the description box below if you're interested in ordering these and getting these or find out where I got them from. I got you, girl. They'll all be down there. And I literally just set with the Laura Mercier everywhere I put concealer. So down my nose, forehead, chin, all of that. The rest of my face, I'm going to set it with this MAC Studio Fix powder. I am in the shade NC50, and I'm going to just set the rest of my face with this, and I'm going to go in and bronze. I'm going to use that new Jaclyn Hill bronzer in just a minute and see how it performs today. This is a Jaclyn Hill bronzer in Daycation. I used this with no makeup on the other day just to test it out, and I liked it a lot. But when I tried it with makeup, I didn't like it, so moment of truth. Oh, that's pretty. That is pretty. However, I do feel like it's dark because it's giving straight like darkness here, and I like a more warm look, so I don't know how I feel about that. This is what I mean about reverse contouring. This is how I cut it to make it a more sharper look. Okay, I'm gonna let that bake really quick. So for blush, I'm gonna try this Java blush by Benefit and see. I'm gonna just take a little bit, tap off the excess, and just kind of see if it'll bring some type of color to my cheeks. And it's giving, I mean, it's okay. It's like no color. Let me see if I can get some more. It says this is like a flush of color, not like overpowering blush. I mean, it's pretty. It's pretty. I may keep her because I don't own another color like this, and it's not too much. All of my other blushes are like super pigmented. I'm gonna just top it off with Butterfly just on top, just to see if it does anything differently to it, and it doesn't. I don't think I need both of these, so I think I might keep Java and return Butterfly. Wipe off the excess of this. And then I always go in with the inner corner highlight. And I'm going to use a highlighter today, which is the Ofra. This is the Nikki Tutorials collab. This shade here. I think it's getting hot again. I'm going to just apply this right in the inner. Oh, yes. This is what I needed. Take it to the next level. So pretty. And I just kind of blend it up a little bit like that, so it'll look seamlessly. Because remember, you don't want to know where your colors start and where they stop. I'm using black liner. This is the Kat Von D Trooper color liner. And I'm going to use that green color just to smoke out my bottom lash. That's so pretty. So pretty. This highlighter here. Can we just talk about it? Can we just talk about it? Oh, why was I gonna return this? What is wrong with me? This is so pretty. Definitely like show-stopping gorgeous. Like so pretty. I did not contour my nose. I need to go back and do that. This shade is definitely too dark to contour my nose. So I'm gonna go in with the Juvia's Place and use this lighter shade here just to go draw some definition down my nose, just the sides, and it just kind of snatches my nose back together. All right, so my makeup is done pretty much. I am going to go back in and blend out this highlight and this blush with, I always like using these type of brushes to blend them out, so I always go back in like that and just blend it out to make sure there's no harsh lines anywhere on my face. And I'm going to do my lower lash line with some mascara. So I'm going to be using my favorite lip liner, which is the Buxom lip liner in Creamy Chocolate, and line my lips. And I'm going to do the concealer hack and use concealer as my color. I'm using a Fenty one. It always gives me the perfect nude. Like, why can't I find a lipstick this shade? Like, it's so pretty. Okay, makeup is done. Let me spray my face, and then time to get dressed. This is the Morphe continuous setting mist, and I'm gonna draw my face. All right, so I am fully dressed. Here's my little outfit, my little OOT. This is actually a pajama set that I am wearing as an outfit tonight for our date night. And this is gonna be my perfume of choice, which is the Lancome Idol. And I'm gonna spray Lancome. As you can see, Lancome's here. This is such a unique bottle, but it smells so good and it lasts like so long. So I'm gonna just, oh man, I sprayed too much there. Put that much on, and be done. Oh man, I meant to wear this one. This is the one I wanted to wear tonight because I didn't like it when I first bought it, but I wanted to wear it out tonight, but I forgot. But here's the finished makeup for the Get Ready With Me. Mala liked my makeup. She came, I'm not gonna spray that. She came in, she's like, "Ooh, mommy, I like this, the pink and green." So it's like, yay, I got a compliment already from Mila. So yeah, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will check you guys out in my next video. Bye. Bye.